sound effects.
I don't know exactly. No, I know exactly why. My original reason to hang this fucking thing up right here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, have you noticed that when we're in here, it's not very cold?
Yeah, is it block a draft?
Yeah, because the door's open.
Oh no.
But I honestly, when I was building this, I was expecting this place to be really fucking frigid. But when we're down here, it's like the perfect fucking temperature.
Yeah.
Especially on a hot ass day.
On it.
Oh, okay.
No, sit there real quick.
Oh, yeah.
In that, and I'll just see it. I just want to see how it looks.
You know what I need? I need a dummy.
A dummy?
Yeah.
Or a mannequin or something?
Yeah, like here. Sit there. How's it look?
Slide back a little bit.
Slide back?
Yeah, too
Oh,
far.
yeah, I did have hella room.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's good.
Hey, listen to the music in here.
Smoke 2 joints.
Yeah. You know what the trip is?
What's that?
Is that I didn't have a great ear back in the day.
Oh, as far as like the music?
For music, yeah, because like I fucking watched this movie like months before I ever hung out with Brandon, and when I hung out with them, like that whole clique, they're all into Sublime.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I've never heard this shit before. But I
heard you saw the movie.
That was just some silly background noise.
Yeah, what is this?
One of the greatest fucking bands ever.
Alrighty.
Alright. Where we at? Gotta make sure I'm good. Not go ahead and sit down. Sit down! Oh. Got that from Back to the Future.
That's for the kid.
Alright. Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording. Are you recording?
Yep.
Alright.
So we're watching Homegrown.
Oh yeah.
We've watched Homegrown and we're watching it
again with the background now. Woo.
Homegrown.
Homegrown.
What is this cover supposed to be? What is this supposed to be? I mean, we kind of figured out already while we were watching it. We've come to a conclusion as to the meaning behind that, right?
I think we did. I forgot it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You refreshed my memory. Because I think it's like, isn't it like, I remember it was a question, like, why did they go with this, as far as, like, to put in, like, something that's more alluring about what the movie is actually about.
Yeah, because, like, Half Baked, it has...
yeah, it was, like, trippy tie-dye, and we got the little smiley face thing on her, didn't it? And it was,
no, it had just, yeah, basically. What's his name? Thurgood and Jim Brewer. Jim Brewer has his tie-dye shirt on.
Yeah.
What's his name? Is wearing his jumpsuit. I don't think anyone has weed in their hand, but there's... You can tell that this is a weed movie.
Yeah.
Homegrown is like, if you're not really into the terminology, you're like, homegrown. You're like, there's a restaurant somewhere downtown that's called Homegrown, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I think it's like vegetables and shit, like salads or whatever the fuck. But homegrown, it's not like, it's very ambiguous. That's what the hell it's about.
Definitely.
But, I think is that they're talking about going legit. Like this is
becoming like a legitimate business.
Right. It just came out in '98 where selling weed was, even in California, it was illegal on the federal and state level.
Yeah.
And yeah, the idea had been, I guess, pun intended, planted back then, right? To go legit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy because everybody wanted it to be legit. Everybody. That's why even what's he say? Power to the people. Remember at the end when they get popped, and all the people were fucking like, "Hey, you're with us."
Yeah.
You know, like the cops are on the way, they just blended into the crowd.
Yeah, we'll protect you.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it was right to be a legitimate business. You know what I mean? So I think that's what that logo is supposed to represent. It's like, it says grade A product, you know. Like I thought the fucking thing like a ring to a fucking cigar.
Yeah.
Right?
Or like the end of like a burning cigar or something, you know, like just like that.
The front, yeah.
The front end. But then I was like, but why wouldn't they put like smoldering off of it, you know, like smoke coming up?
So what did you think of this movie?
I thought it was great. You know, I mean, and I think it's I like the fact that we're having it going on in the background too. Again, you know, I think it's cool.
Yeah, because you barely remember the movie. We ended up watching it over like 5 sittings. It just kept getting disrupted. Things kept happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it took us so long. We had a lot of different...
Just good time conflictions,
Yeah.
you know, we didn't have our shit together.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I couldn't find... Dude, for a long while, for a stretch, I was able to download YouTube videos. I don't know what the fuck. Like, then I don't know if I upgraded my phone or I upgraded the YouTube app or some shit.
Yeah.
And then that feature was gone all of a sudden. Yeah. So unfortunately, I couldn't download or find I couldn't find this trailer to download. So I would have posted it. Sorry.
To be honest, I tried looking it up, just like through Google, like Homegrown, like the movie, and it gave me the fucking restaurants and all that shit throughout the city. And
you spelled it wrong.
No.
See, it's homegrown, one word. You put home space grown.
I said
the comedy
I put grade A product.
Okay, I was gonna say, did you put the comedy that goes to your head? Yeah. So let's go through the list of characters, I guess, before we really get off into the movie. We got Jack, the Uzi toting in Armani suit. Billy Bong Thornton.
Yeah. Jack.
I guess he's kind of like
He's like the ringleader, I would say. He's kind of like...
He's the guy that we follow through the movie. Like, if there's a character we live vicariously through.
Yeah, it's kind of more so, I think, follows him.
Yeah.
As far as, like, what his mindset and, like, kind of like where he's at more so, it does kind of...
Yeah, I mean, we're privy to some exclusive, how can I say not exclusive? We're privy to his point of view.
Yeah.
I mean, from going on the one drug deal by himself, or the meeting rather with Gianni, the mob boss.
Yeah.
Like that was very. I don't even think he went back and really told him details.
What happened, and then even
the
still,
fucking poodle was
even still was like, fuck him, he's not gonna kill us. You know, like what makes you so sure?
This
He
guy.
should have his dog eat your balls.
Yeah, exactly. Ted Danson.
Ted Danson
plays
Ted Danson,
a mafia member, and at first when he was like talking about to get the dog the dog loves balls or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I think it was like a pit bull. All of a sudden, this little ass poodle.
Yeah, it was like a little chihuahua. Get the dog! Get the dog! Oh, yeah! He gets all pissed off because no one's fucking helping him grab the thing. It's like running away.
Yeah, it was like the comedy. Yes.
Oh, that came off.
This is exposing our cheap ass studio. And you know, no matter how many times I sit in that chair, I take that thing out as if someone magically fixed this thing over the last 10 years that we've had this chair. Like, someone's going to eventually fix it. This part is going to eventually work. Like,
Yeah, this is eventually just going to stop.
You know, no, I never did it. I never would do it. But there's a job I had that they had these fucking... Now, there's one spot that I could have got away with it.
Yeah.
Like, this is a nice chair. This is a nice chair. But... there's chairs that like this. They even go back even further, like damn, they're reclined. This job had like the nicest leather chairs that, like, I was very tempted. I think I might have snagged this one. They were throwing it out though.
Oh,
all right.
But like you were tempted to.
Yeah, actually, you know what? This is a chair that they were throwing out because of the fucking stupid handle. Yeah, but yeah, I was tempted to grab one of these gargantuan office chairs, like this is at a pharmaceutical development company, so you know they have money. So yeah, I was so tempted to fucking steal that big ass nice leather chair. Chairs like this are great, dude. I fucking sometimes.
Yeah, straight up.
As I was telling you, I fucking had to watch Punisher twice.
Cause you
fell asleep, and the second time I was watching, I was like, dude, I swear I just recently watched it. Yeah. Like,
it's a great movie.
Faded out of my mind watching it. But, yeah, so
that's Jack.
And then
who else do we got? We got...
Don't know any of these guys' names.
What's fucking...
This motherfucker right here.
Man?
This motherfucker right
What's
here.
his name again?
Oh, it's played by the great Hank Azaria.
Oh, man.
But what's his actual name?
What's the character name? I don't remember. We might find out right now. Hold on. When she answers the door.
Nah. Robert? I don't know.
I think it's Robert.
Because remember, the stupid kid was like, I don't get it. You're fucking Jack, and you love him. And I think he said his name when he was like, you love Jack, and now you're with him.
And that makes sense now.
All right, so yeah, mullet dude. He's like Robin to Jack's Batman, right? It's like he's basically a main character, as you can see in this scene. He's leading the now we're following what he's going through.
Yeah, like, hey, hold on, he's freaking out, like wondering, he doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
This scene always tripped me out. It's like, motherfucker, you don't hear the shower going?
I know, like, but you know what? What would you do if you were in that situation? You gotta put yourself in his shoes and in his mindset, right? He's fucking freaking out.
He probably can't hear nothing. It's just like...
He's like tunnel vision. He comes in, no one's answering the door. Like, he just witnessed his fucking boss get murdered. They're now, like, fucking on the run. They snagged some weed, and they're gonna, like, try to just make their money because they're like, all right, whatever, like... And he comes in, and he's like, what the hell's going on? Like, no one's around. He grabs a knife. He sees her boot on the floor in the bathroom. He goes up, and then tears the curtain open. There she is in the shower. It's like, at some point, I think it would probably kick in.
Nah, I mean,
no.
Yeah. The factor of him, like, that's a woman he loves.
Yeah.
He probably is like, what the fuck is going on? Probably in his head, like, yeah. The sound mix is great in this movie. Not sound mix, we call it the score or whatever.
Yeah.
Because the music definitely is reflecting what he was going through. Yeah, I was gonna say the comedy in this movie, when we're talking about the dog and shit.
Oh yeah.
The comedy in this movie, it's the comedy that goes to your head. The comedy's not over the top. Like to present this as a comedy is kind of
it's a dark comedy.
Yeah.
It's a dark comedy because it's like the stuff that's happening it's like it's fucked up but funny. It's like fucked up but funny, like, I mean, it's one, I guess it's fucked up.
I guess it's a dark comedy. I don't know.
Like, I mean, that is in a sense, like, like, it's just like there's like a dark humor about the things that are going on and like the confrontations that they get into and like seeing like where these characters' minds are at and like what they're fucking trying to go about. It's like, you fucking, what the hell, like the young kid, like, here he is, like.
The young kid played by Ryan Phillips.
Ryan Phillippe.
Is it Philip?
I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce that guy's last name.
Yeah, let's see. Hold on.
Is it Philippe?
It's Philippe. What did I say? Felipe? Phillips?
I don't know. Phillips?
Phillips.
Philippe.
I was thinking Lou Diamond Phillips.
Oh.
Yeah. Ryan Philippe. Philippe?
Ryan Philippe. How the fuck do you say your name?
Say your name, goddammit! Say it! Like if we see him like on Pier 39 or some shit. Hey, it's an actor, Ryan Phillips. Philippe.
Say your name,
motherfucker!
Oh jeez. But so yeah.
Yeah, that character.
Then you got.
When I first saw this back in the day,
uh-huh.
I saw this 1998. It's a 98 movie, 98, 99. This is a movie that was at Long's Drugs photo department where you can rent out movies.
Mm-hmm.
This is one I grabbed. Don't know what made me grab this movie. How the fuck I knew it was about weed?
I don't think you knew it was about weed. You said it. I remember you telling me yourself. You said it, and you're like, "What the fuck is this?" Because it was that, and there's something alluring about it to you, and you fucking watched it, and you're like, "Huh." Had no idea, like type of thing. Like you had no idea what you were getting into as you were watching it, and as it played out, and you were just like, "Whoa!" Like just totally like blown away by it.
Seems just like yesterday. This definitely has a nostalgia feel when I watch it. I think that's why I threw it on again, because I can just one of those movies like I can watch this over and over again just because it's like every time I just remember myself being in the room behind us, just hanging out with my little bit of personal and watching Homegrown. And I think I back in the day I identified more with Ryan Philippe's character of not knowing what the fuck is going on ever, but yeah,
like, pussy.
Yes, Kelly Lynch, the great, sexy Kelly Lynch.
There she is, right there.
Boom, yeah, Kelly Lynch. That's Patrick Swayze's old lady. She was in. You might remember her from Roadhouse. Doc.
Roadhouse.
From Roadhouse. Yeah, Kelly Lynch. Ryan Phillip got the smash, but only because she used sex as a weapon.
Yeah.
Or no, she actually did not, right? She really just wanted to get with dude, right?
No, you know what?
Because he ended up saying some shit just like she wasn't even questioning. She wasn't
He
cross-examining
just
him.
told her, yeah.
He just told.
He just came out and just said what the fuck was going on, and then that's when she was like, "Yo,
look, this is so 90s right here." He's hanging out in the room where they're drying the weed out.
so fucking dumb." Perfect song to be playing at that time.
Yeah.
But so yeah. Anyways,
Have you ever trimmed?
no. Yes. No. I've taken care of a plant before, but when it came time to, it got about like an eighth off of the plant. I remember the guy who was growing it. He put it outside, and the wind basically broke the stalk of the plant. There was no like getting it back, so he just like trimmed it up and was like, "Here you go." He gave me the eighth that it made. But
I remember this young lady I was with at the time. She had I just met her, and she had a bunch of stuff at her mom's house, and one of them was a fucking plant that was on a balcony, a weed plant that was like this fucking big, and this fucking big ass pot. And I'm like, God damn, how long have you had this? She was like maybe a year or whatever. It didn't sprout any buds at all, but it was dope to have.
It was just a hemp plant.
So we brought it over here, and so stupidly, it's because I was just like afraid my mom was gonna find it. So we didn't put it in the backyard, which I should have just been like, fuck it, what the fuck? She probably wouldn't even know what she was looking at. Should have just put it in the backyard, but we put it inside. I think we put it out sometimes, whatever. It was dead within a month because of the climate change and everything. Like, yeah, it was so sad, that fucking plant dying. That was ass. But yeah, I've trimmed, not to brag, whatever, just like probably just once or twice. Back then, back in 98, 99.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, this is a game you don't really want to fuck around in.
Definitely not. Shit gets real in this movie.
Shit gets real in this movie.
Real fast.
This is based off of real events. Where does this take place?
Between Humboldt County and Humboldt and San Francisco.
It takes place in Ukiah.
Up in Ukiah. Storage locker up in Ukiah.
Hey, Russell's my friend. Don't diss.
Hey man, Russell's tight.
Russell's gonna be on the podcast. Did I tell you this?
Yeah, you did tell me this. I heard you when we were there last week.
Oh, my bad.
Told you you offered fried chicken. You said, "Huh? Really?" I was like, "Oh, I think you just hit the nail, and I think you got him." I was hooked, line, and sinker.
So Russell today. Take a wild guess what Russell was doing in Ukiah as to why he couldn't come down.
Is he going through his storage locker? No, it's too damn
It's
hot.
like-
Too damn hot. Too damn hot to go in that storage locker. What the fuck was I thinking?
Have you ever gone through a storage locker in Ukiah in the middle of the summer, 100-degree temperature? Ukiah. No, the Wellers. You know Bob Marley and the Wellers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Wellers are in Ukiah.
Nice.
So he's going to the Wellers concert, so that's why he couldn't come down to
the Alameda flea market.
Which is good because it allows me to like naturally want to take a break. And we have to because we have to do this.
Yeah.
But we're actually taking a break from what's it called? Flea market because largely because what's the name's not there. So and hopefully next week when we go, that is the other dude
that had said he had all those VHSs
in his van. Yeah, hopefully he's there.
Hopefully, yeah.
So yeah.
Anyway.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Kelly's what do you call it? Kelly Lynch is in the movie. But we're looking at. I'm glad we're kind of like still on. While we're still on characters in the movie, John Bon Jovi's in this movie.
Oh yeah, he plays. Yeah, there he is, right there.
Yeah,
David, isn't it?
Yeah,
isn't his name?
Now, right now, to skip ahead, they find out like. I suggest you guys go watch this movie, because we're not really going to go beat for beat and.
Yeah, we're just kind of jumping around here. Obviously, as you can tell, we're getting off track.
Is that John Bon Jovi knows everything that happened. He knows that Malcolm is there's a character in the movie named Malcolm, who is the owner of the land where the weed's being cultivated. He's basically the boss to our cast of characters.
I think he kind of he was partially in on it. He kind of cultivated with what was going on. Like everybody knew about what was going on.
Yeah, because we're about to eliminate a boss. Of course, everybody knows. There's been a sit-down meeting to be like, "Hey, we're getting rid of Malcolm. He's done." Helicopter pilot got the contract. Paid by who? Who's? Forget who sent the helicopter pilot.
Yeah, he did.
He did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up. So fucked up. And he's now about to cut a deal with the fucking weed that they have. Like, I just killed this fool, now let's cut a deal. Why wouldn't they just kill everybody in that motherfucker, man?
I don't know. Because they still needed somebody to move the weed and process it and trim it and do all that shit. You know?
Yeah, it's like these motherfuckers probably just be blinded by the power too, because it's like you just gonna eliminate a motherfucker that's known in the community. Like I'm sure Malcolm was hella known in that community, so you guys eliminate this dude and no one's gonna come looking or asking questions about what happened to this fucking guy.
And that's why it was funny because then when the brother shows up, his twin brother, mind you, it's kind of like he knew about it all too. Like he knew what was going on. Right. But then at the same time, it was like played like he didn't know what was going on, you know. And he's like, but then he said he let it happen. So I was like, kind of weird.
Yeah. Weird and convoluted, but
it's a really good movie. Though.
It is, and these movies are like 90 minutes long, and
this is that movie's like 2 hours.
102 minutes.
Yeah, it's over
2 hours.
It's just under 2 hours. 120 minutes is 2 hours.
Yeah, it is a good movie. $5 million worth of California's sweetest export is up for grabs when a mysterious assailant kills the rightful owner. Now, 3 naive hired hands who witnessed the murder are drawn into a dangerous world of double dealing and death threats as they try to harvest and sell the yield. Take a deep breath and get ready to enjoy the most paranoid comedy of the growing season. Yeah, paranoid.
It is a paranoid comedy. That's why it's paranoid, dark, kind of. It's definitely paranoia going on.
Yeah, so Malcolm's brother ends up popping back up, and what the fuck happened to that guy?
He just leaves. he's all like, do the deal with the, because the whole reason why they axe Malcolm is because he is moving forward to start dealing with the mob and bringing in the Italians, right? And now Malcolm, he's the boss, but the rest of the people that he has been dealing with and have been doing it, like John Bon Jovi's character here in the hot tub, fucking, they didn't want that. He wants to be the one that's still in charge of all that shit. So that's why they put the hit out on Malcolm. They axe Malcolm. Then they have these guys knowing that they're just gonna they do the deal with him, and they figure, well, that deal went through good first time, so let's just continue on with that. Even though they have the mob going, like, fuck, the mob guy's fucking crazy. Who's to say he's not gonna fucking kill us if we can't come up with it or whatever.
Right.
We get the money from this guy and get the fuck out of Dodge, like I believe that's the ultimate plan and goal,
Right.
like, now come through at the end of the movie, like, with what happens, it's kind of
goes up in flames.
It goes up in flames, literally, so I don't know, like, where their head and standpoint is on that, because then it's like, because they decide not to do when
yeah, let's get to he just laid down the movie right there. All right, I mean, you just laid it down right there. Yeah. Right, that's the movie right there, and a hell of a gist. There are some, I guess, let's name your favorite part in the movie, and then we're gonna wrap it up with how it ended. So I'll say my favorite part.
Yeah.
My favorite, like, kind of sequence part is how they come up on the poacher. There's a poacher in the movie that's trying to fucking gaffle their weed that they're cultivating in the forest, and
it's so funny. I was gonna say the same fucking thing.
Oh, yeah?
I like that part of the movie too.
Like the shootout and everything?
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, the whole fucking them coming up across them and finding this fucktard out there. Oh, I'm just camping. I got lost camping. We're camping. Who the fuck are you? Wish you're at, yeah, guess what, motherfucker? You're our hostage now. We're putting your ass to
and
work.
That guy that they found, he's always a fucking kumquat.
Yeah, like, whenever you see him, like, there's those actors.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
There's the actors that through these course of time, even up to this day, they still play little fucking
slimy
pieces of shit, or there's just something about the character or how they come off on the character. They're just like, God.
I actually saw that guy in PCU. Do you know PCU with Jeremy Piven?
PCU.
And John Favreau.
Yes,
and,
yes. Yes,
Spade.
the one where they're like in it's the university. Yes.
I was watching that, and that guy, he actually, that shitty band that they have that they're playing in their dorm room.
Yeah.
And the electricity goes out. Like, that guy, slimy dude from Homegrown, he's one of the band members, and like, he's just a stoner. You're like, you're gonna go on to do great things. Like, you're gonna go on to do great things. You will not be a stoner for the rest of your life. You're going to be a character actor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, anyhow.
Kind of like Sean Penn, his fucking most known role.
Most known, but it's like
Fast Time, and he hates that role.
Yeah,
He's
most known to
stoner.
people who aren't into fucking movies, but it's
Right.
like those who are into movies know that fool is like he filmed.
He's done so many great.
Right after
movies.
that or before that, either after or before, he did, in that same time period, he did that character from Bad Boys, the movie about the juvenile detention I'm talking about, where he takes the fucking soda, puts it in the pillow, and fucking wraps it up, and fucking beats the fucking kid's ass. Bad Boys. You don't know fucking Bad Boys, bro?
Nah, I know Bad Boys, but I'm talking Will Smith and.
You didn't have to say that name out loud. Bad Boys, Sean Penn.
I haven't seen that with Sean Penn.
Holy shit, Bad Boys. We're gonna have to fucking definitely watch that movie one day.
Yeah.
You don't know Bad Boys?
Uh-uh.
Juvenile detention, 1979, 1980.
No, I don't know that
It's
movie.
all good. It's all good. I'll show you a trailer when we're done.
Okay.
But anyhow, yeah. So yeah, they have this fucking huge shootout with these motherfuckers, and Ryan Phillips' character ends up blasting this fool and kills him. And
It doesn't kill him.
What?
He shoots him and the dude's fucking dying. Yeah. And they end up taking and dropping him. They should have just left his ass to fucking die. They end up taking him and dropping his ass off at the fucking, at the hospital. And, you know, fucking Billy Bob Thornton's character signs the papers as Malcolm.
Yeah.
Right? But then later on, there's another scene where there's like a detective in the fucking, in the hospital talking to the guy that's there, basically kind of like saying like, you're going to get shitty care while you're in here unless you cooperate, because this story is bullshit. I'm not buying this story of how you got shot or injured or whatever the fuck. Yeah. But then nothing else really plays or ties on anymore into that.
Cops are just on to him.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, you know.
The paid off cops who are paid off by the mob. I don't know.
Probably.
This is all local bullshit, so no one gives a shit. Like, no one knows what's going on in this hillbilly ass town. Like, right now, do you know what's going on in fucking Ukiah?
Fuck no. I know what's going on in Ukiah.
Russell.
The Wailers concert.
The Wailers concert. But if it wasn't for Russell, I wouldn't know shit about what's going on in Ukiah. Like, that's what goes on in these California little bumfuck towns.
Yeah.
You know? It's crazy like how we're all connected. Here we are in SF, but we're all connected to all this. Like when we play Grand Theft Auto, like it's all just like, yeah, everything is relative to one another.
Yeah.
It's all right here on top of us as we sit here. LA's down the street. Ukiah and Humble is all up north.
Just a 15-minute drive over this.
Exactly. It's crazy. But yeah, that was a shootout in the middle of the movie, and then the drug deal at the end of the movie doesn't go well at all. What's the name's counting money, gonna get undercut by $500,000.
Yeah, by $500,000. He cuts him. He's like, what the hell? This feels a little light about $500,000. He's like, yeah, you're right,
dude. If you'd been up front with me and just told me about Malcolm, see, I would have given Malcolm $4 million. Hell, I would have given $5 million. That's it says right here. Like when they said that shit in the movie, I was like, God damn, $5 million? That's what this deal really is. Like even like, all right, you pay this motherfucker, pay this dude $5 million for this fucking weed. How much is your fucking margin actually selling on the street? Like, what is this, $10 million worth of weed? I don't know what the fuck's going on. Is it that much fucking money?
Oh hell yeah.
And then he's like, I'm gonna give you motherfuckers 2.5er. Get the fuck out of here. Have you guys just been upfront and be like, dude, this happened. Yeah, we know. We're the ones who killed him. But you guys have been running around like fucking sneaky little bitches.
Pretty much, like,
you know?
Because that's what. Well, I mean, and it's like, I guess I could see the point. It's like, yeah, all right, you know, honesty is the best policy always, you know. And if they would have just been honest with them up front, but it's just kind of like also at the same time they're like, you know, fuck, dude, we got fucking killed. Let's just try to sell this because they just wanted to get their money. They thought they were fucked. Like, oh great, we've been up here doing all this work. Now we're not going to get paid. Our boss just got killed. Let's take only enough of what's going to give us our salaries. We're going to go and do the deal ourselves. Get our money.
It's a trip. He's right though. If you've just been upfront, you guys aren't guilty. You guys done nothing wrong. You're just workers working for your boss and being loyal. Like you guys are very innocent. All you had to do was just come to me, dude.
Malcolm got killed.
Bruh. I don't know what the fuck to do.
They fucking shot him.
How much? All right, you guys still got the weed? Yeah, we do. All right, then let's cut a deal. $4 million. You know what I mean? Like, all right, let's do it. That's what it'd been like, or $5 million. Let's do it. But you guys weren't straight. 2.5. All the way up until the bitter end. He's like, yo, fuck you in this deal. He's like, take it or leave it. He's like,
leave it.
Walks away. Billy Bob Thornton's out of here. And this is one buyer, one seller. That's how the plan's supposed to go. But these fools are being sneaky. They in the car. Brian Phillips pops his fucking head up. John Bon Jovi sees it. And deal is off. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Deal's definitely off.
They're scampering and running this, that, and the way, running every which way. But
shots fired.
Shots are fired. Shit went down. The cowboy, the buyer, or whatever, the hauler hops out. He bucks.
That's the funny thing, right? you got one dealer, one buyer, but yet the buyer's there, and he has that fucking cowboy sitting in that truck, who was there for, you know, David's character. That's John Bon Jovi's character is David, and the whole thing, what was funny is it flipped around. Is like when he says $2.5 million, so take it or leave it. And he's like, all right, fine. He gives him the briefcase back. He starts walking towards the car. And he's like, oh, come on, I got the other $500,000 in the grocery bag. You know, like basically saying like, you know, we'll still do the deal. Here, I'll give you the $3 million.
Which is, I would say fuck you still, because you just told me out loud that I would have gave what's name $5 million. Fuck all this.
Exactly, right? So he's fucking, and he's walking away. He's like, you know, and then meanwhile, inside the car, they're all fucking scuffling around because they don't know what the hell's going on, and they're trying to figure it out. And then
what's the name had this shit
locked?
What's the name?
Billy Bob Thornton had it locked down.
Like even how he was
David
playing
where
it.
he wanted it,
Yes.
where he was playing him. He could have been like, now, you know, because you fucked up and told me how much all this shit was worth.
Damn, all this shit's giving me the munchies, man.
Talking about all this weed, giving me the munchies. But yeah, you know, and it's like, but Ryan Felipe, like, they literally did fuck it up, and Billy Bob Thornton knew it. He's like, he wasn't trying to fuck them over, and that's kind of like where they were at. Now they're like, well, shit, this is gonna be a lot of money, so they were worried that Billy Bob Thornton was gonna fuck them over. So they're like, we're gonna be there and watch over you. And by them being there, they fucked it up because them getting spotted tipped off David, and David was like, all right, fuck this, no more deal at all. Like, I'm the fuck out of here.
We got shots fired.
Cops rolling up.
They get the weed.
And
They
just
take it to the field, to the
Mass-
burning field, and they have
burnout.
a smoke out.
Massive burnout.
Yep. All the townspeople come through, sniffing the weed. But it's all good because they got property, they got seeds, and
They're going to keep it rolling.
yep.
You know?
It's just weed. You just grow some more.
Yeah.
Cut another deal. Nothing's lost but time.
Exactly.
That's it.
And just now that you know how the game is being played, just be straight, you know? But yeah, Homegrown, great movie.
Millionaires today, fugitives tomorrow, buds forever.
Hell yeah.
Homegrown. All right.